Hello everybody, Mr. Heeb here. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to try to code out that mind map that we made in our previous video. So first we're going to go to Replit, and in Replit I just made a new program called Mind Map Code, and I have our mind map sitting right here, so we're ready to go. And our first question is going to be, what is your favorite region in Minnesota, north or south? So I'm going to start, I'm going to just call this region, input, what is your favorite region of Minnesota? North or south? Now I am going to change something right now. This has a side-by-side, and that always bothers me. I'm going to do stacked, so you're able to see the whole length of the code, especially as the code gets longer. I think this is a better method. I'm going to bring this back. Now we can see that line of code real nice. And now let's look at our mind map. There's two answers. If north, we're going to ask another question. If south, we're going to ask another question. So I'll say if region equals north, colon, now we're going to ask another question. What do you like about the north? Duluth, Boundary Waters, or somewhere else? So now we're going to ask a different question. Now that question only happens if they say north. So we need to ask that question now at this indent here. So we're going to, what do you like about the north? Like north, I'm going to say. So input, what do you like about northern Minnesota? And now I'm going to give three options. Duluth, Boundary Waters, or somewhere else. I'll say somewhere else. All right. Now I'm going to print something else based on what they say. So if this second variable, which I call like north, equals Duluth, colon, now there's a new level of indentation. And that new one, I'm going to say print I love Lake Superior. All right. Now, elif, this answer, like north, equals Boundary Waters, colon, I'm going to print out I love to canoe. I think that's what I was going to say. I love to canoe. And I do like to canoe. So that's true. So the last thing is somewhere else. I'm just going to say else, because if they ask any other region, and the best thing about else, you can't have anything after that because it covers everything else. I'm going to print, what did I say here? I bet that place is fun. I just Control Z'd because I typed in the wrong thing. I bet that place is fun. Now I'm going to stop here for a second and just make sure everybody understands this. After the first question, there was one indent, and notice that in that indentation, everything else is directly below that indentation line. Now when we asked another question, then after the if statement there was another colon, and so that indented again, and this only happens if they say north and then they say Duluth, then it prints that. And so notice how these are all lined straight down. So each level will have its own indentation. So now we have done this whole left side. Now we have to do the right side. So this is an answer to the very first question. So I have to press enter at the end here and tap all the way back to the left, because this level of indentation is where we answer this question. So region starts with an R, and everything under that is where we answer. So now I'm going to say elif region equals south, colon. Now, if they say south, I'm going to ask them a question. Do you like the metro area or rural Minnesota? So now I'm going to say area, input. Do you like the metro area or rural southern Minnesota? And if area equals metro area, we can, so if they said the metro area, we'll say, oh, you like city life. I'm going to print out, oh, you like, or I shouldn't sound surprised, you like city life. Or suburban life, I could say. Elif area equals rural. We can print out, what's the last one? There's a lot of trout streams down south. I like trout streams. A lot of trout streams down south. All right. Now, look at this level of indentation. South was the answer to the first question, and then we came here, and this was the answer to the second question, so we needed another level of indentation. Now, when we run this, what is your favorite area? I can say north. Now it has got into this area, and so now when I answer this question, Duluth, now it can go into here. There's nothing more at that level, so then the program just ends. It doesn't read any other part of this this problem. All right, I hope that makes sense. Then now you can start working on it.